My fellow Nigerians, it's me, the presidential candidate of the APN Diko Trumano again. And this is a continuation of my speech on Nigerian unity and why it is important for us to get things right before we run out of time. My fellow Nigerians, let me speak to you today about a painful truth, a truth that should start a fire in every one of us. Many of our leaders are not bothered about any breakdown of this great nation because they believe they can always carry their wealth and run abroad with their families while leaving the nation in chaos. But is that a wise choice? When our brothers and sisters travel abroad, when they walk the streets of London, New York, or Dubai, how are they seen? Too often, they are looked down upon, disrespected, treated as second class. Why? Because no African nation stands tall as a true world power. No African nation commands the respect that China does for its people, or the Gulf states do for the Arab world. No African nation holds the torch, the unshakable pride, that makes the world say, here is a people who cannot be ignored. Even the North African Arab countries are not eager to identify as Africans apart from when it comes to continental activities. But my brothers and sisters, I ask you, which nation in Africa has the numbers, the land, the resources, and the spirit to take up that mantle? Which nation is destined to be the great torchbearer for all black people across the earth? There is only one answer: Nigeria. We are over 200 million strong, the largest black nation on earth. Our land is fertile, our oil and minerals vast, our youth dynamic and brilliant. Our culture from Nollywood to Afrobeat already echoes across the globe. But we are not yet respected as we should be, because we are not yet united as we must be. We quarrel among ourselves while the world watches, eagerly waiting to see us fall. And if we fail, if we allow this great nation to splinter, then Africa may wait another century for a leader, and our children will continue to bow their heads in foreign lands. But I say, no more. Nigeria must rise, now, before it is too late. We must unite, not just in words, but in action. And that is why, as your president, I will launch a national rebirth, a revolution of the mind, a reawakening of the Nigerian spirit. First, I will make history and national orientation a compulsory subject from secondary school through university, no matter what course a student is studying and no matter the type of school. History for our young to know where we came from, the battles we have fought, and national orientation for them to know the destiny that awaits us when we work together. Second, I will work with the media, with influencers, with our traditional rulers, and with religious leaders to spread this message of unity and greatness in every home, in every market, in every place where Nigerians gather. We will use radio, television, social media, and every tool at our disposal to tell the Nigerian story the right way, not as a tale of division, but as an epic of strength in diversity. Third, I will crack down on anyone preaching division and national discord. Any influencer, political figure, religious leader, lecturer etc. that is found intentionally spreading discord will be discreetly invited by the security agencies and shown the errors of their ways. I would not mind creating orientation schools to re-educate such figures. Fourth, we will celebrate our heroes, not just the political figures, but the inventors, the artists, the doctors, the teachers, the farmers, the soldiers, who show what Nigerians can achieve when we work together. We will teach our youth that they belong to something bigger than their tribe or faith, they belong to a nation that can shake the world. All this, my fellow Nigerians, will not be enough to change our orientation as long as the government does not implement policies that make Nigerians really feel they are in a country that loves, respects, and put them first, therefore generating the reciprocal love and patriotism from its people. So in my next couple of addresses, I will go into detail the specific policies I will implement that will make Nigerians know that they are part of a country that is there for them. My fellow Nigerians, the time for small thinking is over. We were not put on this earth to beg for respect, we were meant to earn it. But we can only do that if we stand as one. No great nation was built overnight, but every great nation began with a decision to unite, to fight for a common purpose, to refuse the poison of division. Join me in this mission. Let us build a Nigeria that not only stands tall but lifts all of Africa with it. A Nigeria where our children, at home and abroad, will never again bow their heads but will wear the green-white green with unshakable pride. Let's make Nigeria great again. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.